All right, folks, take a look at this piece. Just came out yesterday. It's all over the news. This happens to come from the New York Post. Taking Viagra cuts the risk of Alzheimer's by up to 69%. Wow. Big news, right? Who wouldn't want to cut Alzheimer's by up to 69%? Now, a couple things. Viagra is a drug, right? Made by a pharmaceutical company. Interesting, though. If we think about this, first of all, Viagra was first under manufacture for a cardiovascular drug. That's what it was meant to be. But when they realized what it did to the penis, they realized, shit, men care way more than they do about their penis than they do their heart. So they shifted gears. And voila, Viagra is a multi-billion-dollar success. Now, what does it do? Why does Viagra work? Because it addresses enhanced blood flow. Now, let's take a look down further in this article. And let's take a look at what this woman says. Okay? While Viagra, this is the generic name of it, is most well known as a treatment for erectile dysfunction, it is also used to treat high blood pressure in the lungs. Now, interesting, high blood pressure. Let's talk about high blood pressure. In 1998, a Nobel Prize was awarded for the discovery of nitric oxide and what it does to the cardiovascular system. Interesting. Now, why is that suppressed these days? Why is it 23 years later and no one really knows that nitric oxide can do what, folks? Can be used to treat high blood pressure not only in the lungs, but everywhere. Doesn't that seem interesting to you? That 23 years ago there was a discovery that does this, and here you are seeing an article about a drug company doing it just now. So let's go back up and see this. Dr. Catherine Hall, senior lecturer in psychology at Sussex University, said I don't know how to pronounce that, could boost brain power by improving blood flow. Nitric oxide enhances blood flow. Guess what, folks? There is a product on the market for about 12 years now that is clinically proven to rapidly increase nitric oxide in the body. Guess what nitric oxide does in the body? It won a Nobel Prize for its enhancing blood flow factors. How about that, folks? How about that? So if you start to put two and two together and you see this headline, taking Viagra, a drug that enhances blood flow, cuts the risk of Alzheimer's by up to 69%. If you start to understand America and America's angle toward everything, I mean, COVID was a huge wake-up call for America, for at least the people that had their eyes open. Like, wow. America is all about drugs. It's all about big pharma, right? God forbid you talked about the treatments, the cheap treatments for COVID, the hydroxychloroquine. God forbid you spoke about ivermectin, cheap ways to treat COVID. God forbid you mentioned them. Big pharma was not happy. Big tech was in bed with them because who pays big tech? Who runs all the ads on the media? Yeah, these people do. So here, you're being told that Viagra can cut Alzheimer's. So you put the math. You do the math. What does Viagra do? It enhances blood flow. There is a tremendous product on the market that costs $1.14 a serving. That is all natural, zero side effects, based on the science of a Nobel Prize winner, patent formula designed by an endocrinologist. that product is out there, and I've been talking to you about it. I've been telling you about it. Nitric oxide. Go on pubmed.gov, type in nitric oxide in the search engine, and you will see over 168,000 research papers done on it. How is that possible that you don't know about it? But here's an article in the news touting Viagra as a means to treat Alzheimer's. 168,000 plus research papers on the benefits and viability of nitric oxide in the body. And you don't know about it. Folks, you need to be your own doctor today. If you're trusting media, if you're trusting Big Pharma, dare I even say if you're trusting your own doctor, you have to do your own due diligence today. It's just a fact. If you don't, you wouldn't know this stuff.